mathematicians. It's Miss Duckett here, ready to guide you through another math lesson. I'm so excited to learn with you all today. Today, we are going to be writing numbers as tens and ones in a place value chart. On the screen, to my left, you will see the materials that you will need for today's lesson. If you don't have a place value chart to slide into your personal whiteboard, you can always draw one like this. So go ahead and press pause to gather what you'll need. Either take time to slide the place value chart into your personal whiteboard or draw one. Don't forget your 4 10 sticks. I'll be right here waiting when we get back. You're back! Well, if you're ready, let me hear you say, ooh, oh yeah, I'm ready. Let's get started. Here's the number 17. When I pull apart these high zero cards, 17 will be in 2 parts. What will those 2 parts be? Those 2 parts will be 10 and 7. Go ahead and make 17 using your linking cubes. Did your linking cubes look like this? No? Well, can you help me correct my work? Okay, what should I do? That's right. I should make as many 10s as possible. Thank you. 1 second, please. Okay, now I think I'm ready. Now, I want you to use 5 group drawings to show the number 17. Go ahead and do that now. Do you notice something different about how I drew my 5 group drawings? Give me a thumbs up if yes, or a thumbs down if no. Yes, I drew my 5 groups vertically and drew a line through them. This kind of reminds me of our Rec and Rec bracelet. We call these 5 group columns. What do we call them? Yes, 5 group columns. First, I drew a line, and then I drew 10 circles on the line. And then I drew 7 more circles, but without the line. Take a moment to go ahead and draw 17 using 5 group columns like mine. Great! So you just drew 5 group columns. What did you draw? Yes, 5 group columns. So how many 10s or 10 sticks do you have? Whisper it to me. Yes, we have 1 10. And how many extra ones do we have? Point to the button that you think is correct. Bada boom, bada bang, you got it. Yes, we have 7 extra ones. So we have 17 is equal to 1 10 and 7 ones. Go ahead and write that on your personal whiteboards. Here's the number 32. When I pull apart these high zero cards, the number 32 will be in two parts. What will those two parts be? You got it. Those two parts would be 30 and 2. Go ahead and use your linking cubes to represent the number 32 and then represent 32 using 5 blue columns. Go ahead and press pause. I'll be right here waiting when we get back. Welcome back. Here's what your work should look like. So, how many 10s or 10 6 do we have in the number 32? Yes, we have 3 10s. And how many extra ones do we have? Yes, we have 2 extra ones. The number 32 is equal to 3 10s and 2 1s. Write that on your personal whiteboards now. Excellent work. Let's do something a little bit different. Say switch it up. Here, I'm representing the number 17 again using my linking cubes. I also have a blank T chart. I'm going to write a 1 right here. How many extra ones do we have in the number 17? Yes! Point to where you think I should write the number 7 for 7 ones. That's right. I should write it right here. What does the 1 stand for? Point to the button that shows the set of cubes that you think is correct. Kiss your brain. That's right. The 1 stands for 1 10. I can write 10s here because we have 1 10. Now, point to the button that shows the set of cubes that tells us what the 7 represents. Yes, 7 ones. I'm going to write 1s here at the top. Whoa! Look at our chart. This chart is called a place value chart. What is it called? That's right, a place value chart. What is 1 10 and 7 ones? 17. Now, I want you to say it the Say 10 way. Yes, 1 10 7. Before we move on to our other numbers, let's show 17 one more time using our 5 blue columns. So remember, first we draw a line, then we draw 10 circles on the line, and then we draw 7 more circles vertically. Notice how I have a small space in between to show that I have a group of 5 and then 2 more circles. Now let's move on to another number. Here I have the number 37. When I pull apart these high zero cards, the number 37 will have 2 parts. What will those 2 parts be? When I pull apart 37, the two parts will be 30 and 7. Let's go ahead and represent 37 using our linking keys. Great! Now, let's represent 37 by making 5 group columns. Let's go ahead and do that now. Great work, mathematicians. How many tens do we have in the number 37? Whisper it to me. Yes, we have 3 tens. And how many extra ones do we have in the number 37? Show me on your fingers. Yes, we have 7 extra ones. Let's record this in our place value chart. Point to where I should write the number 3. Yes, I should write it in the tens place. As mathematicians, we know that the 3 represents the 3 tens that we have in the number 37. Now, let's record the 7 in the ones place. We know that we have 7 extra ones in the number 37. So what is 3 tens and 7 ones? Yes, 3 tens and 7 ones is 37. Now, I want you to say 37 in the same 10 way. You got it. 3, 10, 7. Awesome work, mathematicians. Now, let's work with the number 14. How many tens are in the number 14? Yes, 1 10. You may notice that this time I did not ask you to represent 14 using linking keys or 5 group columns. However, if you need the extra support, feel free to do so to help you. Now, how many extra ones are in the number 14? Yes, 4 extra ones. Let's record that in our place value chart now. Does your place value chart look like mine? Give me a thumbs up if yes, or a thumbs down if no. Well, it's okay if it didn't. Remember, we're practicing, and practicing helps us get better. You can always use this time now to go ahead and correct your work. So 1 10 and 4 ones is equal to what number? That's right, 14. Say 14 in the say 10 way. Yes, 1 10 4. Wow, time really does fly when you're having fun. I really enjoyed working with you all today. Well, now it's time for the problem set. Your must-do problems are 2, 3, 5, 6, 8, 9, and 11. Remember to do your best work for 10 minutes.